Hello, chat. I have returned. Uh-oh. I hope I didn't... Okay. Let's see where we left off here. I know Faith auto saves, so we should be okay. Okay, so I think that set us back a little bit, but we know that there was still something else we needed to do here. We went up to the 10th floor. So anyway, so Keith disappears into this house, and I'm there for like 40 minutes, okay? And like I'm getting a little stressed because the time is kind of ticking down till I have to be at the airport, and he basically comes back out eventually, and he tells me that he was offering to buy the woman's house because this fucking dude was a landlord, and he was basically trying to buy up every house in this like small little urban neighborhood, and just gentrify the fuck out of it. Rusty McTin, Vikesh Patel, and Bolted B, thank you all for the YouTube subscriptions, appreciate it. And so then, anyway, he takes me into town, and he shows me, like, the White House, and I'm like, cool, okay, I think we should probably just get going to the airport now, because, like, time is kind of getting away. And he's like, yeah, Joho, we're going to get you to the airport. We're going to get you to the airport. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he goes, but we might just make one stop along the way. And I was like, okay. And he's like, okay, Joho, let me tell you. I know this place, and it does the best fish tacos you will ever taste in your life. And I'm like, alright. Wait, why can we go to the 6th now? Mumbly plays things. Can't believe you were staying, hanging out with the landlord, John. Look, me neither, Mumbly, me neither. Elevator friends. So now do we go back up to the 10th? Or was it the 7th? So then anyway, he's like, yeah. And so we're driving along, and I'm looking at my watch, and I'm like sweating. Because like I'm the kind of person, I be at the airport 3 hours in advance. That is what I do. I don't like the fucking stress at airports. And so then anyway, we stop, and we stop at this like big building, and it does not look like a taco place. And he turns to me and he goes, okay, Joho, listen. He turns to me and he goes, I need some minor nasal surgery. I'm gonna go in here and I'll be back out in a second. And he just fucking disappears into the building. And I am watching, horrified. I am watching, what the fuck did he just say? And I'm looking, and I have to be at the airport in an hour and a half, okay? And I'm like, oh! And it's just, yeah, it's a real bad situation. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And he comes out about 45 minutes later. I need to be at the airport. So fuck a 3-hour advance. My flight is in like 3 hours. I need to be at the airport right fucking now, okay? And I'm like, Keith, like, I really need to be at the airport soon, and we still have to pick up my bags from the place. Guys, what was the floor with the hole? Where was that? And so he comes out. Yeah, so I'm like, and he's like, Joho, I promise you, we are gonna get you to that. We are gonna get you to the airport on time. And we're driving for about 20 minutes in just pure silence. And I am fucking pissed. I am so annoyed. And we've already read that one. And then he and then he goes, Joho, we're definitely going to get you to the airport on time. We're also going to get you those fish tacos. And I turn around and I'm like, Keith, no, please, we don't have time. Can we please just go to the airport? He goes, Joho, let me tell you how I knew how to get that nasal surgery. And he goes, sometimes the Lord sends you messages and he lets you know when something is possible and when something isn't. I knew to get the nasal surgery because Jesus told me you have time to get the nasal surgery, Keith. And I was like, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna miss my fucking flight and it's gonna be this fucking lunatic gentrifying landlord idiot's fault. And so he takes me to the taco place, right? He buys me 8 tacos and he hands them all to me in a plastic bag. There's no... I tried so hard to talk him out of it, and I can't, okay? We get to the house. I grab all my shit. I'm, like, packing it as I'm running out the front door. I jump in the car, and then he drops me off at a point and tells me I need to get a taxi. I get a taxi, fucking somehow, to the rest of the airport. And I run into the airport. I run through the hallway, and I run up to some fucking security. And then I see, and they're like... Someone in the security says, I'm sorry, sir, do you have any food or any water or anything on you? And then I look at my fucking plastic bag of 8 tacos. And chat, I swear to God, I sit down in front of security and those tacos, I'm just like... And I'm just fucking eating them and taco sauce is going everywhere and I leave a fishy fucking stain behind me. And I get on my plane. Because I guess Keith was right. I guess that was God's plan. For me to ingest 8 fucking tacos in front of security in Washington Dulles Airport. And I feel so sick for the entire flight home. But then I got home and I hung out with Michelle and that was pretty good. The tacos were pretty good for people asking. Yeah, the tacos were actually quite... They were actually quite tasty. Anyway, that's my Airbnb story. Why did you eat them? Oh my god. Because Keith had also kept me out for like 5 hours and I hadn't eaten and I needed to eat. And I knew that I just needed to put shit in my body. So God's plan. I mean, I guess I did make my flight. So Keith, he's got me there. That's just the Joho life for real. I mean, yeah, fuck, I'm going the wrong way. Joho lives a different life, I guess. You can take them through TSA, John. Not where I was. So yeah, that's that. I don't know. I just get into mishaps, chat. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just... I get into scrapes. Foxcade has borne witness to this in real life. You totally can. Well, that would have been good to know 9 years ago, chat. Fucking goddamn it. John exists in Clown World. he is. I think you have to talk to Lisa still? Shit, what floor was I on? 5th. 5A. And did you ever find out what the deal was with the fridge? I think she was sleepwalking, and I think in her sleep state, she didn't register Pamela as her name because it wasn't her name. So the demon hole floor is the 6th, chat. Mumbly plays things. On the subject of awkward introductions, have you met your neighbors? I have. It went normal. I was able to maintain a normal person disguise the entire time. Dulles is weird. They're the only airport I've been through that inspects food. Okay, thank you, Jellybean Inferno. Yeah. Did you put it in the Airbnb? No, the main thing I put in the Airbnb is that Keith was extremely homophobic. I learned this on the last day. Did you introduce yourself as John or Joho? Neither. They from my Facebook, they got me as Joho. My name on Facebook isn't Joho anymore, so don't try and find me. Oh! I was looking at chat. Chat, what floor was the hole on? I keep trying to see it and not seeing it. Can we get the Joho story now? No, I've spent all my storytelling power on that story. I'll tell the Joho story. If you ask me a different stream, I'll tell it. But yeah, look, for the person who said I live in Clown World, that's not even inaccurate. It has been a ridiculous existence for as long as I have been alive. It has been a series of stupid fucking incidents, and yeah. Floor 3 for the hole, apparently. Gotcha. Someone asking for a Steve emote. My friend, check your subscription emotes. Great stories for your kids, though. I guess so. Clown World is just a world, John. We all live in it. Very true, Nibbler. Wait, how did you find out Keith was homophobic? So I kind of suspected, okay? I was like... Well, actually, no. I actually really liked Keith and Pamela. Like, aside from how fucking weird everything was, they were, you know, they were kind of cool, you know? And I kind of was really looking at them like, man... I'm not religious, but I appreciate that these religious people are, you know, kind of sound. Like, they're kind of class. And I really wanted to find out if they were cool to gay people or not. Because that's kind of a deal breaker with me in Catholicism and Christianity and all that. I'm kind of gay, and I have a lot of gay homies, and so it's kind of a deal breaker. And so I was like, okay, how do I ask him without asking him? And I was like, okay. What if I quiz him about fast food restaurants. And I was like, what kind of fast food restaurants do you like? And me and him are just driving around. And he lists out all the different fast food restaurants. And I was like, oh, what about Chick-fil-A? I hear they're pretty good. And he's like, oh man, I love Chick-fil-A. And I was like, oh yeah, what do you like about Chick-fil-A? And he goes, oh, their sandwiches are good. And all this kind of stuff. And then he just goes, they're also very principled. And I was like, oh really? And he's like, pure atraxia. Bicon confirmed. Oh, Childish Doritos. That's been confirmed for a little bit now. But and I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, and he's like, you know, it's just I can't remember specifically, but Chick-fil-A had something about like not celebrating Pride, some fucking shit, I don't remember. And so I was like, oh. And I was like saying to him, you know what? Like, I know a lot of gay people and they're real fucking cool. And then he goes, well, you know, it's not their fault, Yo-ho, but personally, I consider homosexuality an abomination. That's the word he used, abomination. And that is how I reached the not unreasonable conclusion that my man Keith was a bit of a fucking homophobe. Check notes if you're stuck. Yeah, he was a like just extreme Christian. So yeah, that's it. Oh, guys, I am so sorry about this. I am fucking starved. I haven't had a chance to eat all day. I think I might call the stream here and we will finish Faith another time. Because I know there's a lot of cool shit here and I don't want to rush through it. But I am too fucking hungry. And yeah, I apologize about that. So, okay. For the next little while, stream schedule is going to be a bit wonky. And there'll be no stream Friday. The following Monday, we should be reviewing. Keep an eye on the Blue Sky for the Dokathon announcements. I will be announcing that soon. And yeah, but guys, this was a super fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it.